Now, should I try to share this QR code
Yeah.
as we speak?
So on this Zoom, there should be like a share screen button at the bottom.
I'm trying to.
And there we go. And then you can go ahead.
Do you see it?
Yes, I do. But at the top, if you could hit the slideshow button because we want it to be full screen.
Um,
Oh, guys, I'm going to take it over from you.
Okay, great. Sorry.
You're all right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the virtual college exploration session for all Ohio students. Really excited for the presentation. You'll have some time here with Westminster College. Excited for you to learn about them this afternoon, but just a few short housekeeping items before I hand the presentation over. Wanted you all to know that after this presentation, you are welcome to sign up for more of these sessions available at the same location you registered, OACAC.org. Also, this recording will be available after today's presentation. So if you enjoy what you hear, if you'd like to share it with someone, or if you just want to watch it again, be sure to log back on to OACAC.org to check the recording out later. And asking questions, students, anyone in attendance today, you will not be able to come off mute or off video. So just know we want you to utilize the Q&A feature. So please use that Q&A button to ask any of your questions. They'll be sure to address them. If they don't get to your questions on video today, they will have the ability to reach out to you via email. So your questions will be answered. Make sure to use that Q&A button at any point in time. And at this point in time, I will hand it over to Westminster.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Brad Tokar, and I am here with a colleague, Jessica Horgas. We are both admissions counselors at Westminster College, and we would like to share a little bit with you about our institution, talk to you also about the application process and the timing of everything, and more importantly, we would love to answer any questions you have. So I will be doing some speaking. And I will also share my screen with you soon with a QR code where you can actually sign up to get more information about Westminster. And I think if you do have questions and you put those in the chat, Jessica or I will be able to respond to you and do our best to help. So with that, allow me to share some general information about Westminster. We are a small private liberal arts college, and we are located in Western Pennsylvania, approximately 60 miles north of Pittsburgh, and I would say about 80 miles south and east of Cleveland. So we're right across the state line. When I say we're a small private school, total undergraduate enrollment at Westminster would range between 12 and 1,300 students. The average class size at Westminster is less than 20, approximately 18 students in a class. And our student to teacher ratio here is approximately 11:1. And I promise I won't keep throwing numbers at everybody, but I do like to share those averages so that you all can get an idea of what the environment at Westminster would be like, what it would be like for you to be a student at Westminster, and more importantly, how closely you will work with your professors. One example I always share with people is I am unaware of a professor we have who does not pass out personal contact information to all of their classes. So normally when you leave a classroom, you have your professor's cell number, home number, office number. So they are very accessible to you, and you will work very closely with professors. And we would encourage you to come for a visit so you can possibly meet with professors as well. We are currently doing in-person visits, and would love for you to come and see our campus and get a tour of campus. We also have virtual opportunities available too. But I really encourage you to not only visit Westminster, but to visit any school. I think that's the most important thing you can do as you do go through this process. And I think that will really help you in making a college decision. In regard to academic programs and majors at Westminster, we have over 40 majors from which to choose. And we have 10 pre-professional programs as well. I think all of our programs are strong, and I'm sure you hear that from all admissions people, but I would tell you that our most popular program, number one, would be biology. Many students in biology are going on to health professions, be it pre-med, pre-vet, pre-dental, physical therapy, things like that. Our placement rate in the medical professional schools every year is over 90% out of that program. I would say the second largest major that we have would be our School of Business, and many areas of concentration there: finance, management, marketing and sales, human resources, sports management, to name a few, accounting as well. And then I would say probably our third largest program would be nursing. That's a relatively new program at Westminster. We are affiliated with UPMC. But again, if you go to our website, which is just westminster.edu, you can see a listing of all of our majors and information about each, and I think it could be very helpful to you. In regard to extracurricular programs, Westminster has a very active campus life. We have approximately 85 clubs and organizations, and they range from athletics of all kind, intramural and varsity sports, to performing arts, dance, music, theater, Christian organizations, volunteer service, TV and radio, a lot of opportunities to get involved. And again, if you're on our website, there's certainly a listing of the many activities that are available to you. So I would encourage you to look for that as well. And with that, any questions that anybody has, or anything in the chat, Jess, that were... Nothing? Okay. I will continue to talk then. I just didn't want to talk if people were waiting to ask something specific. The next thing that I will deal with would be the whole application process, how it does work at Westminster College. We have multiple opportunities for you to apply. We have what is called early admissions, and there are two opportunities there. One is called early decision. The deadline for that program is November 1st. That is a binding program, so it is typically for students who know that Westminster is their top choice. We also have what is called early action admissions. This is for obviously students interested in Westminster, but they are not ready to commit to the college and they are still considering other options. The deadline for that is November 15th. And then starting after that 15th deadline, we have what is called a rolling admissions program. And rolling admissions just simply means as applications come, we will process them and try to get back to you as quickly as we can. Now, my advice to students as it pertains to applying to colleges, not just Westminster, but colleges in general, is to, if you can, apply really during September and October of your senior year. So if there are some seniors listening to us, I would encourage you to get onto that process pretty quickly. And juniors, I would say that a year goes by very quickly, and before you know it, you will be in the midst of this process. But I think it's good to apply early for a couple of reasons. Typically, when you are accepted in an institution, you will be awarded an academic scholarship. I know we do that in our accept letter. So our awards range from $15,000 a year up to $24,000 a year. So it is nice to know when you are admitted that you are automatically receiving a scholarship worth whatever that would be. And it's based mostly on your academic profile. The other reason I think it is good to apply early is a new process will be starting in October of your senior year. And that's probably a little bit more for the parents who maybe are watching us, but the whole financial aid process does begin in October. And for the students who are tuning in, here's sort of where you come in as your parents do apply for financial aid. When they complete this form or this application, they will ask all of you what schools you are considering, because see, they need to list those schools on the financial aid application. You can list any school you would like. If you are not accepted at a school, they will not send you any information until you are, which is why I think it's a good idea to start the application process in September and October. So as your family completes this form, you hopefully will be accepted or will be accepted very shortly. Therefore, then colleges will send you information financially and packages and awards, usually in mid-December. Then that gives you some time to certainly call with questions. And really you have the entire spring. You have January, February, March, and April to compare your offers, compare institutions, and make a decision before May 1st, which is a pretty universal deadline with most colleges. So for the seniors who are tuning in, that is basically what will be happening for you in the weeks and months ahead. And for our juniors, as I said, that will be here before you know it. And we would be happy to answer any questions about that process if anybody would have them. And with that, I am going to attempt to share my screen, which does have a QR code. So if you are not receiving information from Westminster, but you would like to, please just with your smartphone, scan with your camera over this QR code and you can fill out some general information. As I said, our website, westminster.edu, and that is a great way to schedule a visit or get other information about the college. So with that, I am going to share this. And how can I make that look a little bit better, Jess?
If you click the slideshow at the top in the orange bar, it's probably,
Yes.
click that.
Yes.
And then hit on the left-hand side from beginning.
Gotcha. So there is the QR code. So please feel free to scan that to get more information. And that is mainly the information that we wanted to share with you today. Just a quick review, a little bit about size and atmosphere, the type of school Westminster is and where we are located, a little bit about majors and academics, and then also extracurricular programs. And finally, the application process and the timing of everything. And I am going to sort of stop talking now and turn things over to our audience. And as I said, Jessica and I would be happy to answer any questions that you may have.
I'm still not seeing any questions come in currently.
Okay.
So I think we're good to go.
Awesome. Well, thank you all. Appreciate it, Jessica and Brad, for taking the time to educate us on Westminster and all the opportunities and all the important information in regards to the timeline. So I'm going to take over the screen here and just give you all a few last-minute housekeeping items to consider as we head out for the day. So quick survey: as soon as we wrap up and end this presentation, you will receive 4 questions. So students, family, counselors in attendance, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Make sure you give us feedback through those 4 questions as we close out, and then be sure again to sign up for any more sessions that may interest you at oacac.org, and be sure to check out the recording for this later after today. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.